Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. So today I want to talk about the upcoming Mercury retrograde. Mercury entered Pisces on February 7 and it will go retrograde in Pisces on February 26. Now it will stay retrograde for 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks, and it will go station direct on March 21st. What does that all mean to us? First, we need to understand what is Mercury retrograde. So imagine yourself in a car and there's a train bypassing you. You will feel the speed of the train is very quicker than the speed of the car. So you feel that you're going backwards. In fact, you're not going backwards. It's just the feeling, because the car, which is Earth, is speeding with Mercury, which is a very close speed to Mercury planet. So the feeling is that we're going backwards, but it has an astrology meaning for all of us. Mercury retrograde is the time that we go back and review, revisit, replan, redo things, not start redoing it, but just as soon as Mercury goes direct, we start to redo everything that we have thought about. Now, Mercury will not enter Aries until April 15, which means it would have stayed in Pisces for more than 9 weeks, which is a lot of time because Mercury usually stays only for 3 weeks in every sign. Now, what does Mercury in Pisces mean? Mercury in Pisces is going to be the deep clearing and cleaning of the massive shifts that happened in Pisces in the last few years. So since 2024, we've got so many transits that happened with Neptune, with Saturn. Now, a few years ago, 2022, we've got Jupiter there. So there's a lot of changes that happen while those outer planets have been transiting Pisces sign. Mercury comes up, as we know, Neptune is already in Aries. Saturn's gonna join Neptune in Aries in February 14. So Pisces will be cleaned of all those outer planet shifts and energy. Mercury comes in. What it needs us to do now, it needs us to clear and clean every single change that we have been through the last few years, so that we've got a very fresh start in Aries as of February, because February is going to be a big shift. Now, Pisces have been a focus because, as we said, Neptune was there for the last 14 years, and then it stayed almost, Saturn stayed almost 3 years, that average, 3 years in Pisces. So because of the retrograde. Now, those two planets made life feels like very heavy and sometimes confusing. At some point, we lost direction. At some point, we questioned ourselves. We felt doubtful. We were emotionally very sensitive and we felt like drained because Pisces is emotional. It's a water sign. We also had the Pisces Virgo eclipses from 2024, which the last one will be in 2027. So that was about the emotional release, the spiritual surrender, and the closing of the old chapters. Everybody's talking about starting a new chapter in Aries, which is coming February, but nobody knows the energy behind that. Now, Mercury's coming up, as I mentioned, to clear and clean all this noise, all the leftover of emotional baggages that we have been through in the last few years. And it's the last time for us to reflect on what happened, reflect on the changes, reflect on everything that we have been through in the last few years. In February, we're starting something new, a whole new cycle. All the noise that the word has been getting louder and louder, we need to sink in to our own inner voice right now with the Mercury retrograde. We need to listen to our intuition, and we need to listen to our inner guidance, and that's Pisces energy, our inner compass. Mercury retrograde will serve as the last review, the last time we're gonna have this review for the last few years. The last time to process everything that happened. Take the time to do a final cleaning and clearing, to get ready for what's next, because what's next is great and amazing. We're starting something new, totally new chapter. And when finally Mercury moves to Aries, to join the big boys, which is Neptune and Saturn, we are turning to I am not sure to I'm doing it. That's the energy that's gonna happen in Aries. So, let's do the review together. Let's go through this process. If you like the content, like and subscribe so that it can reach more people. And if you would like to know more information about your natal placements and how Mercury is impacting you in person, reach out to me to learn more about the programs that are currently being offered. Thank you so much for watching.